What's up guys, it's your boy Poison back with another fantastic video for you guys. If you enjoy it, do hit that thumbs up, it really does help us over here at the channel. Any questions, comments, drop them in the box below, I'm always curious what you guys think. If you haven't done so already, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of any future videos. With all that out the way, let's get into it. So back again with another video on Insurgency Sandstorm. Today we're going to be going over loadouts and some of the mistakes that I see players doing, a little bit of advice and the best way to go about making one. So starting off with the class, we're going to start off with the rifleman. So this is the most general battlefield soldier. Now, as you can see, when we first load up, we can see we have 20 points available. And at the top, you also want to make note where current weight is 2%. The more gear we carry on our person is going to increase our weight, which in turn affects our stamina. Now, stamina doesn't only just slow down your movement speed, it also slows down the ADS. So the first thing you want to do is start off with the primary. Pick yourself a nice primary weapon. As you can see, there's a number total next to it, 1, 2, 3, etc. Now the great thing about this game is there is currently no meta weapons. It means that you do have freedom to pretty much run whatever you like. So make sure you experiment with these, find out something that works well for you and go with that. This example, we're going to go with the AUG A3. As you can see, 3 points. Next up, what we want to do is we want to add a scope. Now, me personally, I kind of like a 1.5 scope. I think that's kind of like a nice sweet spot. It's not too like zoomed in for CQB. At the same time, it gives us a little bit of advantage with enemies at distance. As well as that, we want to go down, come to the underbarrel. I like to go with a smoke launcher. This is essential to be able to assault a target, give yourself cover when moving around. And then finishing off, we want to go down to the barrel, and you either want to add a flash hider or possibly a suppressor. Obviously flashes will give your position away and we don't want that. Now as you can see, we're down to 14 points. The very next thing we want to do is go all the way down to the bottom and go to accessories, and we're going to equip the gas mask. Now this is really important. Now enemies can call in gas strikes which will give you damage. This will help protect you from that. Also, if you're running through smoke, your character will start coughing and possibly give away your position to enemies. The other thing is your character will shout out random voice cues, maybe it's grenade or friendly down. Again, this voice command that you have no control over can give away your position. However, when you do use the gas mask, it certainly lowers the volume and muffles it and can actually make a difference. Next up, we're going to take a look at armor. As you can see, the light armor is 1 point, gives us a little bit of protection, but to be honest, after trying this out, the amount of extra protection it gives you, it's really not worth it, guys. I mean, the light armor will probably protect you maybe 1, 2 bullets, whereas the heavy armor may protect you for an extra 2, possibly 3. The time to kill on this game is so quick, it doesn't really make any difference. But if you look, for example, we're currently at 22% weight. By equipping that, that's jumped up a massive 30%. It's just so not worth it. So moving up next, we're going to look at the ammo carrier. As you can see, again, we have a light and a heavy variant. The light one giving you 2 extra magazines, 1 extra grenade, whereas the heavy will give you 4 extra magazines and 2 extra grenades. Again, the weight increase is just really not worth it. The only time I would possibly recommend this is if you were happening to run, for example, the demolitionist. Obviously, packing C4s and explosives and things like that, it may help you out being able to carry more of them. But for all the other classes, I would avoid this. As far as our explosives, I like to run with smoke grenades. They're absolutely great to throw in a room and cause confusion. They're good to use in the street to allow you to move positions freely. And for me, it's one of the best in the game. Now that we've done that, we can elect to go with a secondary if we choose. Again, it's going to add to our weight. It's going to slow us down. I don't tend to run out of ammo. I don't really need this. The odds are I'm going to die well before we get to that point. Again, I'm going to leave it off, keep the weight down, keep our mobility nice and high. So as you can see, we've got 12 points left. Now, one mistake players do, they feel the need to use all of these points up and then end up going into game with about 60% weight. This is such a mistake. Any points left, go to your primary. If you want to add a few more mods, feel free, experiment. It's the great thing about this game, guys. Like I say, there is no meta. You can just experiment, really can customize it and make some really fun weapons. As far as tracer rounds are concerned, you can add them free. They don't add to your weight. They can be useful for you to like shoot and identify enemy targets. On the same time, they can also have a negative side where enemies can also track where the rounds are coming from. So this is completely optional. But as far as a normal loadout is concerned, this is kind of the sort of thing that I would run. Don't worry about the extra points. Keep yourself nice and light, keep mobile, get out there and have some fun. So that's going to do it for the video. A huge thank you for you guys stopping by, checking it out. Any questions, comments, drop them in the box below. Until next time guys, stay safe and keep on gaming.